Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Sabrina. If you're new here, hi. So today I am doing a fall TBR for what I'm wanting to read in the fall, during the fall. And there's a few books for October that I'm wanting to get through too. But I'm just going to make it a fall TBR because I have 13 different books here. And I haven't read really any of these. Some of them were gave to me by a friend. I never read them before, and some of them I bought myself, so let's get into it. So my current book I am reading right now, you guys all know, is Duff. It's really good so far. I'm on chapter 13, and I'm on page 112. So I'm like, I don't know, out of 200 and something, so I'm hoping I could finish this up soon. It's really good so far. I'll talk more about it some other time. Then I'm going to sometime get to all these. They're not going to be in particular order or anything, but this is just some that I'm wanting to read. I'm wanting to read Fangirl, which I bought offline. I heard such good reviews on this. I heard it's really good. It's about a girl who writes fan fiction and like I don't know, but yeah. But it's about a girl named Kath who writes fan fiction, and she's getting ready to go off to college and not sure what to do. She feels alone, and I don't know, it's all good. So, yeah. Next is Hex Hall by Rachel Hawkins. There's like 3 or 4 different one of these. This is what I heard. It's about a witch who, well, about a girl named Sophie Mercer who discovered on her 12th birthday that she was a witch. She fast forward 3 years from then, and a horrible spell gone wrong, and so she gets exiled to Hex Hall, an isolated reform school, which is for witches, fairies, shapeshifters, vampires, and stuff like that. So, yeah. Then I'm wanting to get to Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children. I've seen the movie. I love the movie. I own it. I never read the book, and I always like to read books that go into movies because sometimes in the books they talk about more information. It's a little different than the movie. So, yeah, I'm pretty excited to start this. If you guys don't know, it's about a boy named Jacob who he finds out he's peculiar himself, and he journeys to a remote island off the coast of Wales where he discovers the crumbling ruins of Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children. He explores bedrooms and the hallways of the house. He discovers that the children were more dangerous than peculiar, and they're somehow still alive. So yeah. Next one is What Waits in the Water. I heard that some people read this, and it's for spooky season. I'm not very much with thrillers, but I'm willing to try them out. But I'm chicken, so I'd probably be reading them during the day. So yeah. But anyways, this is about a girl named Hannah who is excited to go spend a weekend away from home with her best friend Jacob. But she has to take her stepsister with her. She doesn't know, but she thinks she's jealous, and soon it's the least of her worries because the lake they're staying at is creepy. and rumors swirl about mysterious drownings and stuff, so it's kind of like a mystery. And Hannah just witnesses a local girl getting sucked underwater right in front of her eyes, and she doesn't know if she drowned or if she was murdered. And she wants to discover the truth. So it's like a mystery terror thing, but it's like a middle grade one, so it probably won't be that scary. But yeah. Next one I'm wanting to try to get to is called Shadow and Bone. This is a fantasy book. It's about a girl named Elena Starkov who doesn't expect much from life. She was orphaned by the border wars, from what I heard. As you guys excuse if I go like this, because I'm kind of reading the back a little bit to give you guys more information, because I'm not good at this stuff. But it says, Elena Starkov doesn't accept much from life. Orphaned by the border wars, she is sure of only one thing, her best friend Mel, and her inconvenient crush on him, until the day their enemy regiment enters the fold, a swath of unnatural darkness crawling with monsters. When their convoy is attacked and Mel is brutally injured, Elena reveals a dormant power not even she knew existed. Ripped from everything she knows, Elena is taken to the royal court to be trained as a member of the Grisha, the magical elite led by the mysterious Darkwing. With Elena's extraordinary power in his arsenal, he believes they can finally destroy the fold. Now Elena must find a way to master her untamed gift and somehow fit into her new life without Mel by her side. But nothing is in this lavish world is what it seems. As the threat to the kingdom mounts and her dangerous attraction to the Darkling grows, Elena will uncover a secret that could tear her heart and her country in two. So as you guys know, this is book 1 of the Grisha trilogy. And if I like it, I might actually read the rest of them. And it's by Leah Bardvoto, something like that, Vargo. And she also wrote Six of Crows and Cricket Kingdom, which I had some friends that read those, and they said it's really good. So I may also check those out if I really like her writing. So, yeah. The next one I'm wanting to get to, hopefully around Halloween, is The Ghost of Greylock. It's a ghost story. It's about an old mental hospital that was meant for healing for children and teenagers with mental health issues. And somehow several patients died from mysterious circumstances. Eventually the hospital was shut down, the building abandoned and left to rot deep in the woods. And a boy named Neil Cady wants to see Greylock for himself, especially since rumor has it that the building is haunted. He got fresh batteries in his flashlight, a camera to document the adventure, and a new best friend watching his back. Neil might think he's prepared for what he'll find in the dark and dreadful asylum, but he's certainly not prepared for what follows him home. So yeah, me personally and my husband, we love ghost stuff. We love stuff to deal with paranormal. I watch a few YouTubers that do paranormal stuff, and it's really interesting. So I'm sure I'll enjoy this book. The next one is also another ghost story called Took. It's about a boy and his sister named Erica who moved to rural West Virginia, if I'm saying that right, sorry. They moved to West Virginia in a rundown farm in the middle of the woods. There's been rumors about a witch named Old Auntie And yeah, I'll just read you guys the back. It says, Daniel and his sister Erica didn't want to move to rural West Virginia. Their new home is a rundown old farm surrounded by woods miles from town. The local kids treat Daniel and Erica as snobby outsiders and frighten them with strange stories about their house and a witch called Old Auntie. Erica withdraws further into herself, holding long conversations with her doll, and their parents grow increasingly unhappy in their new surroundings. At first, Daniel dismisses the tale of the witch and her man-eating razorback hog, Bloody Bones, as superstitious nonsense. But gradually he is forced to believe that Erica is in real danger, and when Erica vanishes, he knows she's been took. And he must summon all his courage to confront Old Auntie and take his sister back. So yeah. The next one is called Blood Sisters. I found this is one of 3 I found at Dollar Tree, and it grabbed out to me because if you guys can see the cover, it screams out fall. So I never read this. My husband has. He said it's really good. And so I'm pretty excited to read this sometime this fall. The story starts off with 3 little girls set off to school one sunny morning. Within an hour, one of them is dead. 15 years later, Kitty can't speak and has no memory of the accident that is to blame. But that doesn't keep her from being frightened when she encounters an eerily familiar face. Art teacher Allison looks fine on the surface, but the surface is a lie. She's struggling to make ends meet and to forget the past. When a teaching job at a prison opens up, she takes it despite her fears. Maybe this is her chance to set things right. Then she starts to receive alarming notes. Next, her classroom erupts in violence. Meanwhile, someone is watching both Kitty and Allison. Someone who never forgot what happened that day. Someone who wants revenge, and only another life will do. So, yeah. Sounds spooky, sounds mysterious. It gives me Pretty Little Liar vibes, obviously, because the alarming notes and everything. So, yeah. The next one is also one I found from Dollar Tree. It's called The Ministry of Suits. It's probably a young middle grade book, but it sounded good from what I read of the synopsis, which I'll read because it's short. It says, and it's by Paul Gamble, it says, Jack Pierce thinks too much, wants to know everything, and is incredibly curious. All of which makes this 12-year-old boy the perfect new recruit for the oddest top-secret government agency ever, the Ministry of Strange, Unusual, and Impossible Things. Armed with impeccable logic, the secret of the speed, and the most dangerous girl in school as his new partner, he's ready to take on crafty pirates, face down evil gym teachers, and save his best friend from whoever is kidnapping misfit kids. So, yeah. Bear with me, guys. I'm almost done here. The next one is a series, which I only have 3 of them. There's 4 in the series, and I have the first 3. And, from what I gathered when I read about the synopsis and stuff, I read, like, the first page, and it was really good. It's about, like, shapeshifters, witches, vampires, fallen angels, stuff like that. And this one's called The Fallen, number 1. The Fallen and 11 something. The Ultimate Quest for Redemption. On his 18th birthday, Aaron begins to hear strange voices and is convinced he is going insane. But having moved from foster home to foster home, Aaron doesn't know whom he can trust. He wants to confide in the cute girl from class, but fears she'll confirm he's crazy. Then a mysterious man begins following Aaron and knows about Aaron's troubled past and his new powers. And he has a message for Aaron. As the son of a mortal and an angel, Aaron has been chosen to redeem the fallen. Aaron tries to dismiss the news and resist his supernatural abilities, but he must accept his newfound heritage, and quickly, for the dark powers are gaining strength and are hell-bent on destroying him. So yeah, I have 3 of them, there's 4 of them, so I'm hoping I can get the 4th one soon. I never read this before, just only the first page, and it got me sucked in. So, yeah. And I'll show you the other 2 really quick. There's the Fallen 2, and then the Fallen 3. And the last 2 books I have here is a series, and I found the second one at Dollar Tree, and I had to order the first one so I could start reading the first one to get into the second one. And this is the first one. It's called The Wizard's Dog. He sits, he speaks, he casts spells. A magical story full of humor and heart. It's about this dog named Nosewise, and his master is Merlin, the wizard. And like, he wants to do nothing more than please his master and impress his fellow packmate, the apprentice Morgana. And what better way than by learning the most astounding trick of them all, magic. But trouble looms when Merlin is kidnapped. It will take more than sniffing out a spell to rescue him. Luckily, Nosewise does not have to brave the fates alone. He teams up with the orphan Arthur, and it is up to them to battle the strange Fae people and their magic-eating worms, uncover the secrets of the sword and the stone, and bring Merlin home. So yeah, it's magical and everything. And I can't wait. Hubby's wanting to read this too because, yeah. And then the last but not least is the second Wizard's Dog, called Fetching the Grail. In this one, I guess, Nosewise goes on another adventure to, they go on another adventure to find the Holy Grail, the one item that can save them all. The only problem, the goblet is hidden in the legendary castle of Camelot, which has been missing for centuries. Worse, Queen Mab, sovereign of dreams, is planning chaos of her own. As naps turn to nightmares, Nosewise will have to rely on his smarts and his snout, or the dog days will be over. Popular author Eric Con Gale returns with a fast-paced fantasy adventure that stands out from the pack. So yeah, these are fantasy. So that's all my books, TBR, that I plan to read. So, that's a lot. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I don't know if I'll get through all of them. If I do, I do. If I don't, then I'll just have to work my way through. But I'm pretty excited about it. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this. I'm sorry it's kind of a long video. I'm sorry I was fast-paced. But this was my second time filming it, and, yeah. I hope you guys enjoy. If you please do, if you do enjoy, please like, comment, and subscribe down below. And I'll see you in my next video, maybe tomorrow, depending on how long this will take. I love you all. Bye.